Rest fighting out the blue corner. He is trained out of South Sydney by Roland, Licastro, weighing in at 69.3 kilograms. Tonight is his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roland Sudarsana. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's trained at a Wilkes Academy by David Wilkes. He went in at 69.4 kilograms. He has a fight record of 1 fight for no victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Stefan Licastro.
Both fighters looking very focused. Athletes a pair of them. I'm looking forward to this fight. I think it's going to be a really interesting fight. I'm looking forward to see if Roland comes out with any of this kind of wushu style that he's got. I'm really looking forward to seeing if he tries to put any of that into action. And obviously Stefan taking that taekwondo kind of stance to start the fight with. And here we go.
Inside leg kick from Roland to start out and look for that right hand.
Both fighters just assessing each other out, trying to see what they're trying to work. Nice inside leg kick there. Roland looking to work that. You can see that Muay Thai style come into it. It's nice and calm. His hands are up, his chin are down. That's what we want to see.
Beautiful right body kick.
Nice languid style. I like it when fighters are relaxed in the ring. That's what I want to see. It means that they're thinking about what they're doing, and that's what you want. You want your fighters to be thinking about what they're doing in there at all times.
Roland controlling that distance really well there. And another one. Yeah. He's looking for those kicks. Just looking to soften Stefan up at the moment, rights and lefts.
And that's a good thing for someone who is a taekwondo fighter. He said that he did want to use his strikes more, but interesting that he wants to use that. And that's a fantastic body shot there, Roland. Roland really throwing with venom, and that's what we want to see. We want to see those shots keep firing out. Nice little attempt at a switch kick. Roland starting to control the tempo of the fight and the distance of it moving forward. Good riposte though.
Oh,
and now hands are starting to throw. Stephen throwing hands. Both fighters need to bite down on that mouthpiece. Stephen comes in, both fighters throw.
Nice little brawl
good
here.
Combination, good hands. Both fighters need to respect each other's hands.
They're trading the pocket.
And they're not doing that at all.
Roland looking for the
takedown, and he gets it.
Big trip from Roland. Looking to pass the side control. He's in half guard and straight to mount.
Stephen needs to bet his back on the cage and stand up. Now he needs to look for that overhook. He needs to get that overhook and then work.
And there he is. He's got it, and he's got an underhook as well.
Right, and he needs to take that underhook down to the elbow. There's no point pulling up from the back. He will not lift the fighter from there. You need to pull him up from the elbow.
He needs to stay calm here as well. He did give his back in his last fight with it. He did trip over, but if he gives his back here, Roland can capitalise.
Yeah, Roland with excellent head position right now, controlling basically the tempo of this little exchange right now with that head position. Stephen needs to start lifting with that underhook at the elbow, or basically get a better head position. Trip attempt with flurries there from Stefan. Stefan in the clinch of Roland. Good exchanges from both fighters. A little bit of blood in Stefan's face.
And again, just trading the pocket. Both fighters are engaging in that pocket. Another body kick by Roland.
I think we're going to see
right hand.
Excellent. That was right on the chin. I think we're going to see a finish here. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I agree. If they keep this pace up, definitely. Yeah. Bit of swelling under Stefan's right eye and a little bit of blood in the middle of his head too.
Just wondering if the gas tanks of both fighters can sustain this. Swelling now on Stefan's belly as well. You can see where that leg kicks have thumped into his body, and that's what you want to see. When you're throwing them, you want to see the damage starting to end, because it also has an effect, a mental effect on the fighter across the stage.
Oh, another
good punch
hand
from Stefan. Excellent punch.
Stefan's keen to just bite down on that mouthpiece and throw Vanderlei style winging hooks,
which is only entertaining for us, but they're both landing.
Oh,
when both
knee.
lands, the percentages you just can't tell. And I don't like it when fighters don't play the percentages. It means that the fight can go anyway.
That's right.
Great for the fans, not so great for the coaches. Round one end.
Stefan's pretty happy with that round. Stefan's pretty happy. Hands up.
Bloodlust at the moment with a stab into the pocket. Roland was controlling with distance, and if he controls the second round with distance, I think he can edge this fight. For Stefan, I think Stefan needs to keep rolling the dice, getting in the middle there, keep getting in his grill, maybe look for a takedown, maybe look to try and get on top. But if he's going to stand in that pocket and throw punches, keep doing what he's doing, because he is landing significant strikes.
Stefan's happy, calls him on, wants to meet him in the middle of the ring.
And we're into round two. Here we go. I'm hoping that we see an absolute same as we had in the first round. That'll do for me.
Oh, spinning back fist attempt.
Nice combination there by Stefan. Stefan's enjoying himself now, loosening up, relaxing into the fight. His hands are coming low. He's definitely enjoying himself, and he was a little bit nervous at first, but he's enjoying it now. Roland looks
There's
cool.
that body kick.
Yeah, Roland looks nice and cool and calm and collected. Nice combinations from both fighters, both trading. Good leg kick there from Roland.
Look at the welts on the inside of Stefan's leg. I've just noticed that. His inside right leg, there's a massive welt from those leg kicks. Roland should definitely be targeting that.
And that's the thing, when you get a quality striker, when you get a quality Muay Thai striker,
nice
that's
straight
what
left.
you can get. And
Stefan comes forward.
And Roland's looking to control the distance now. He's doing what we talked about in between. He's looking to control the distance of the fight, which is exactly what he should be doing. Control that distance, hold the fight where you're comfortable, and that basically is playing the percentages. I can see that welt. I can see that welt you're talking about, and it's also got a mad one on his belly as well.
Yeah.
So that, though they take effect, they do punish a fighter over rounds. Excellent body shot by Roland. I've got Roland edging ahead in the second round now. Jake, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. He's just a little bit more active too. He's landing the cleaner strikes. He's a little bit more active. Stephen started very strong, but he looks like he's faded a bit. He really needs to keep that tempo.
And you can hear that Muay Thai crowd in the background cheering, giving the Muay Thai way for every single kick that Roland lands. He's enjoying himself now. He's getting himself into a rhythm. Stephen needs to break it out. We need to basically entice him back into the pocket or rush him, get back into that pocket and start making him exchange quality strikes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. It might not be the best tactic, but it's what I want to see.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. He needs to cut the cage off as well. He's just letting Roland dictate where this fight goes in terms of inside that cage.
Yeah, excellent point.
He's just chasing him around. He needs to cut the cage off, back him up a little bit.
Yeah. It's an excellent point. Roland's controlling the centre of the cage right now. Even though Stefan's the aggressor, Roland is controlling the centre of the cage, and that's just a little bit of inexperience there, a little bit too much looking for the finish, looking for the kill, rather than thinking about it. Now you can see here,
I like to see Roland try and take the back here.
Yeah, he can do. He's got an opportunity to do so as well.
That lead hand is too high there from Stefan. He just really shrugged that off and looked to take the back.
He just hasn't realised, has he? He just hasn't realised he can do that. His corner should be screaming for Roland to try to take the back. Stefan now takes the overhook and saves that.
You love that overhook position, Pete.
Oh, yes, I do indeed.
He's gone back to it.
Position.
As soon as he switches those hands, I'll be looking to shrug that top shoulder, look to go to the back. I know he's pressed against the cage, but even low on those hips,
if Roland
with that wushu background, could get a nice trip and end up in a side control position.
Yeah, Stefan wants to try and join his hands together here. Yeah, that's it. He's looking to repummel and bring himself inside, look to land some knees, using that Taekwondo Muay Thai style that he's got. Oh, he's just rocked Roland. Roland was just rocked a little bit there. Some good combinations. A spinning kick there from Stefan. Then we're going to see a quick finish to the fight and the round two. Oh, that was exciting. So if one of the judges wins, sure, it gives him a chance. But I think right now, Stephen absolutely needs to win this fight, this round. He needs to take this round over.
I think Stephen needs a finish.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
I think
Stephen needs a finish.
I think
Roland should play the percentages like you said, play those leg kicks, keep that distance.
Third and final round.
And here we go, third final round of what has been an absorbing, enjoyable fight. Both fighters changing punches. Both fighters trading excellent, significant strikes there. I'm really enjoying these exchanges.
There's that body kick
enjoying
again.
that.
I love that body kick.
And Roland, excellent knee from Roland. Excellent knee. He absolutely felt that one, Jake, don't you think?
And another
one too. Roland could look for the finish here. I think Stefan's struggling a little bit. I think he's struggling. Roland should look for the finish. He's being patient. He's waiting. He's taking his time. I just think he should push the advantage now.
And another one.
Stefan's still struggling. He is really struggling. He's breathing deep. He's not really defending himself right now.
He doesn't like those knees to the belly.
And he's not defending himself. He's not. Now he looks to defend. He's looking to take either an underhook. And at the moment in time, he's just looking with that overhook to almost wrench his arm inside, which isn't really going to do much work. He needs to pummel inside and clinch. He's looking for the clinch. But again, Jake, Roland could take the back right now.
Yeah, but those knees are just scoring. I think he just wants to pound those knees into the stomach. I reckon he could get a TKO finish here if he just pours the pressure on. He's got 2 minutes to go.
Stefan's looking for a break. He's looking for a break and he's not really getting one. He's not getting a break right now. He's actually being punished for trying to take a break. Some good combinations from both fighters again. That's what Stefan needed to do there. He needed to absolutely rip back to stop Roland coming forward.
He needs to bite down his mouthpiece. He needs to look for the finish. I know he's tired, but in a minute 30 he's over.
Yeah, excellent body kick. Put your hands up. He's got to put his hands up. He's got to defend himself. He's really struggling. Stephen is really struggling right now. He needs to get his hands up. He needs to take some breath. Just hold himself on. Put some volume together. Put some knees. Put some strikes together. Anything to stop Roland coming forward. Up against the cage now, clinching tight. Stephen's looking to hold here. this is not going to win him the fight, Jake.
No, not at all. He needs a finish. He needs to really either look to that takedown, look to get a knockout.
He's got the back here.
Oh, Roland grabbed the cage.
I think the referee should have penalised Roland there.
Stefan's taking the back.
Can he get his hooks in?
Roland's
He needs to get his hooks in.
And he slips off.
Very, very controversial there, Jake.
Yeah.
I would have penalised him for that because he was going to take his back. He looked to me as if he was going to stand and take his back there.
Stefan needed to stay composed with that back tag too.
Yeah.
As soon as Roland started to stand up, he needed to sink his hips back, get lower on those hips, make sure Roland did not shake him off the top.
And he doesn't have anything here.
He's looking at last-ditch effort. Roland step over here.
Yeah, Roland needs to let go of his head, otherwise he actually could get Von Flue choked. He has let go now, which is great. Oh, look, I've got to say that was controversial. I would have penalised him for grabbing the fence there because that was a critical moment.
Definitely.
Absolutely critical moment.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to hopefully we'll see that on the replay because that could be the moment of the fight right there. If he'd stood and took his back, who knows what would have happened there. And the fight's going to come to an end with Roland on top. And I think Roland for the win by decision.
Yeah, great performance by Roland though. Lots of kicks, lots of knees. Great fight.
After 3 rounds, we head to the judges for a decision. All 3 judges score it 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Roland Sudarsana.